Hi, I'm Piotr from Specna Arms, and today I will show you what's new will be released on the market in the next season from the Specna Arms replicas. We can start from the very popular PDW style stock now. So far on the market you can find a few models from the Edge line, but in the next year you will find the models from the core line, so from the polymer line, also with the PDW stock. You will find also another battery compartment, the longer one, so we can put inside the longer batteries, the bigger batteries, so it will be very convenient for this. And even in the Edge series will be more models with this PDW stock. What else? Specna Arms working on some 3D projects, I mean 3D prototypes, so you can see it here, and in coming years it will be more and more new designs by the Specna Arms. So far, you know, our S-Max, it is Max designed by Specna Arms with the very nice design with the SA logo on it. But now what you can see here is a licensed front rail from the Rock River Arms, because as you know, most of the Specna Arms replicas is licensed by the American firearm manufacturer Rock River Arms. So now there you will also find some accessories from the Rock River Arms in our replicas. It will be in the different lengths and it will be released very soon. Here you can see the prototype. This is not the final prototype, even when we're talking about design of the Specna Arms stock. The main goal regarding to this stock is to make the battery compartment enough big to fit even the big batteries. So in the final version it will have bigger battery compartment and more rectangular than the oval one, because now more people use the LiPo batteries, so we change the shape of the stock. And I think what is the most interesting thing for the next year is the Edge 2.0 line. It is the new line because so far we have the Edge line. The Edge 2.0 line have some significant differences. The first one is a high torque motor. I will show the high torque motor. You can see in the QD grip. The second one, there will be a new quick spring change system which allows you to change the spring without using any tools on the field. And the most important thing, so far in the Edge line you can find the XASR MOSFET, but now you can find the Aster ETU unit from GATE. So this is like this is the complete and very advanced and sophisticated electronic unit for which is directly plugging into the gearbox. I mean, it's not plug-in, it's pre-installed into the gearbox straight from the factory. And now I will show you how it works. Basically, you can use the Aster with this card. This card is the instruction for programming it via trigger. So now we can make a shot, wait for 7 seconds, and here the blue LED will blink. I'm not sure if you can see it, but here is the blue LED. If I put the trigger, the color will change of the LED. So you don't need to count how many times you pull the trigger, because you see the color and the accurate menu you need to use. And you of course can program the fire mode, burst mode. You can also on and off the battery protection. You can on and off the active brake, and so on and so on. You can program some interesting fire modes for example, the binary fire. So it works like this. So if you pull the trigger, you shoot once. If you release the trigger, you shoot for the second time. So we can really fast shot on a semi-auto like this. So that works like this, but what is even more interesting, if you have the Blue Link module, you can connect your replica to the phone, and I can yeah. Now we have it plugged, so I can show it like this. So using the GCS app on GCS app, you can adjust some settings like the fire modes, for example, and like the battery protection. You can on the pre-cooking, because it's also, this Aster has a pre-cooking mode. You have some interesting features, like for example, if you use the high cap magazine or a mid cap magazine, you can make the magazine only for the 30 BBs. So after you shoot 30 BBs, for the 3 seconds, the Aster will cut off the power, so it simulates more or less the time for changing the magazine. And for the most interesting for me is the sensors, because you can adjust the trigger sensitivity. For example, as you can see, here is the fire point, and now I'm pulling the trigger and I can see how the sensors react. So we can make the very speed trigger here. I only need to put the trigger very little, up to a very long trigger like this. And you have, additionally, you have some statistics here. It can count your BBs, it can monitor the temperature of the unit, and you have some diagnostics, so it can also diagnostic your gearbox and your replica itself. And all the replicas in the H20 series will have pre-installed Aster in it, and the price difference between the regular H series and the H20 series will be only around 50 euros, so pretty good. So I think that's basically all what I can say for the further projects of the Specna Arms. That be sure that in coming months we will release an info about more new projects and more new line of replicas. So if you are here on the MOA show, visit our booth and see you there. You can also visit our Specna Arms website. Thank you. Bye.